you know, girl.
Hello, I'm back. Oh, man. Oh, what a pain. What a pain. Literally lost the Wi-Fi. Just completely gone. I don't know what is going on with my Wi-Fi at the moment. May have to switch provider. Yes. We'll try again. Try again. Well, I mean, I'm not sure where I left you off, but we've basically reloaded the map. We've got intersection marking tool and node controller in operation now, so that the blank roads that we were looking at earlier, for those of you that are just jumping back in and wondering what's going on, they all do have lane markings now. We do have a little bit of stop-start traffic across the map, which again can be fixed slightly with what's the word I'm looking for? Brain's gone. Come on, traffic manager. Brain, help. Traffic manager can be used to affect some of this, but yes, we have some ongoing issues there. We got some beautiful fields. I'm seeing some trees in these fields. Is this common? Dutch people of the world. It's oh yeah, it could be the BonBonB intersection. Absolutely correct. Yeah. So is that common? I would have thought, being commercial land and making the most of every square inch, I would have thought these trees would be gone. But I'm also used to seeing English fields with trees in the fields, but they would be more arable farming rather than growing flowers. So yes, I thought we've got lots of interesting waterways as well. Loving the shapes. In fact, across the entirety of the map, we've got some really interesting shapes on the waterways. Really nice work there. And of course, with the correct boats like these ones, we have trees like that in the middle. Yes, in the middle of where? Sorry, in the middle of vineyards. All right, yeah. I mean, I guess it's slightly different with vineyards again, because with vineyards, oh, hang on, bit of a lag there, game lag. Yeah, vineyards are slightly different. They're not automatically harvested and stuff like with I don't know, maybe I don't totally disbelieve that there would be trees in those sort of fields, but I also question whether there would be. It's every inch matters, especially, I mean, you're talking about vineyards in, I'm guessing, like West Coast USA, where you've got a lot of space. Let's face it, you've got a lot of space over there. Netherlands isn't a very big country. In fact, it's so little, they're reclaiming as much as they can from the water to be able to grow flowers. So I would be very surprised about having trees actually in the actual farm fields. I mean, there might be. That's just my interpretation of it anyway. It's a really nice map. Now, I'm going to come across to this part now, which we did skip. This part here, I would say, is under-detailed in comparison with the rest of the map. It's going to keep the tree count down. Nobody's going to be looking to build over this bit anyway. If you look at the map as a whole, your main city build area does feel like it's on this area here. Possibly working across to do some sort of farmland. I would use this for farming over here. How I'd get my resources from here across to the highway network, I don't know. Could be a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know. But yes, I would say that the these two patches here and over here, which are lightly detailed in terms of trees, I would say this is the bare minimum. The bare minimum that should have been done is what has been done, because it's not what we're looking at as a map as a whole. What we're looking at is really intricate waterways, really intricate. Let's go and have another look at this star fort, because it's not just the detailing within the fort. Got tree line detailing around the outside of the fort as well. And oh, look at this. Oh, what a cute little asset. I kind of want to move the sun so it's not in its own shadow, but it's not that important to me. But a sweet little thing. Yeah, very nice. Is there anything else I want to check out? The second part of the stream's not going to be very long, because we've already done the bulk of the stream in the first part before we lost the feed. But we are up and running, and yeah, I'm just marveling at the amount of work that Uncle Ron has done here to get realistic, believable, intricate waterways. And over here as well. We're just going along the edge of the map. Forget about the inside of the map. Just look at the how complex it is as we go along the edge of the map. I mean, this is wow. It's just wow. A lot of work. A lot of work. I expect no less from Uncle Ron, to be fair. Yeah. Very, 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 very nice Dutch inspired map. Let me bring the camera over to, I think we'll come from this angle, because then we'll get some colour in the foreground with the fields. There we go. How's about that? And we'll ignore the big ship. That's a BonBon thing. We know about that. We know about that. So, wow. What do I think? Aesthetically, I mean, it has a wow factor, doesn't it? It doesn't feel like a high 4 or even the 5-star map, but it has a serious wow factor that I don't even think it's a middle 4, but I think it is very close to it as an overall aesthetic, but an overall wow aesthetic. I would scream on this one. Yep, I'm going just a fraction below middle 4 for aesthetics. For detail, wow. This is right on point. There's nothing wrong with it. The under-detailed areas feel that actually that was a good decision. And you're not going to notice. You're not really going to notice. These buildable areas here, these are under-detailed, but these are areas you're going to be building on. So that doesn't matter. We're good with that. It's just that those areas are over there. It feels right. And even when you look at the marsh areas, there's not an overload in terms of detailing. Again, I think it's not quite the minimum that could be done over here as well. It's not the minimum that could be done to get the effect, but I know certain creators like me that would have gone to town and basically used a million plus grasses to make this look right. And this has got to be better than that. I'm going to score this really highly, I think, for detail. I can't give it a 5, but I can go for a high 4. A pretty strong high 4. Very nice. Really, 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 really good. Oh, hang on. We've got... is that a request? I will have a... Hang on, bear with me. Bear with me. I'll rate this map up and I'll have a little look at your request there. So yes, so that would be, yeah, so yeah, high 4. Gameplay. My only grumble with this, I said I was going to set the simulation faster. See if the simulation does not clear its own traffic issues. Where? Right. I'll pop this camera. Hang on, that's not the one. Where was it that we were having huge problems? I should have saved the location. This, I think, is it, isn't it? No, that wasn't it. Was this the one where traffic was stopping for traffic coming in from the side? Let's see. Yeah. Right, so let's set the simulation speed right up. Although the traffic does seem to be trying to sort itself out here. We do definitely have lane merge issues going on there. Let's have a look at this. Set the camera there. We'll see whether this doesn't sort itself out in a matter of time. Biffa would have some work for this. Biffa, I could see Biffa playing this. I could see Biffa playing this. So anyway, let's just see whether the back end of this traffic feeds through. If the back end of this traffic, where's the back end of this traffic right now? Here. We'll see whether is it stacking up? It seems to be stacking up rather than clearing. It's here still. It's here. It's pushing back. Coming forward. It's moving down. Oh, hello. Are you clearing? Now we have traffic coming in from the side road. The slip roads, merge lanes. I really want it to clear. You can give it an extra half a star, I feel, if it can clear. But this is taking a long time. Go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Anyway, whilst that's doing that, let me have a quick look at Avon Gaming's request. That's shunting down now, isn't it? Avon Gaming, please review your new map. Let me do a quick search. Is that one... You got a name for it, Avon? Just make life a little bit easier for me to search for it. That would be really neat. Like the Golden Gate. So anyway, how's that? The traffic is shunting down. I think it is slowly resolving itself. But what we have, though, is taking a long time. And you wouldn't have the simulation running this fast. So yeah, I'm gonna say I think it's gonna struggle to clear itself, especially though if you think actually, I'm gonna take this back a little bit because he should start square up here. If you let the simulation run long enough, maybe it will clear, but as soon as you start building, you will have more traffic coming down to the area, and that's going to clog this highway up even more than it is, making it even harder for it to clear the traffic on there. So I am going to say it has problems. It has problems. So now I know that, let me think. Like the buildable space, it's very enticing to build. The problem is going to be traffic. Traffic is going to be a problem. I think it could be a big problem. I'm going to go high 3. I think it deserves 4 stars, but that traffic, I mean, we've left it running on high speed for quite a while there. Wasn't clearing itself, and once you start building, more traffic is going to come. It's going to clog up even more. It's not going to get a chance to clear itself. Yeah, high 3. Cebu. Let me, bear with me. I'm searching Cebu. Might even be. See if I can. Cebu, Philippines. Did we have that on the... Bear with me a second. I'm just doing some jiggling and pokering or something like that. Cebu. Right, Cebu went on the BonBonBuddy vote a couple of weeks ago. Didn't get voted in, but I will include that as a request. Because the thing is, I'm not really doing requests anymore. Not really. In as much as What's Map is kind of like running down, I'm concentrating on tying everything off with the top 100 maps of all time. I'm still doing a couple of reviews a week just so that new maps can get a review. That said, I've got to say, Avon, I do like your stuff, which makes me want to review your map. I might have to put it back a couple of weeks because next week we will be reviewing Wellington 6012's map. It's not a request, it's basically a map I want to review personally. Plus we'll do the top performing map and we'll have a BonBonBuddy voted map as well. So if you hang in there for a couple of weeks, the next available opportunity where we don't have 3 maps being reviewed, I'll put yours in as a 3rd map as a request. But it's not something I'm really doing anymore. As I say, winding things down until Cities Skylines 2 comes out. It gives me a chance to concentrate on making tutorials and getting the complete guide to map making made, because that's been dragging on too long. So if that's okay with you, that's cool. Anyway, seal of approval on this, I can't really give it unless in the last few moments the traffic here has sorted itself out. If it has, no, we got clog again, so it hasn't. So I'm not going to give the seal of approval. I did give it a chance to sort itself out. It hasn't, but it's still 11 stars, and it's still a magnificent. As somebody who does like intricate water maps, I've got to say that this is about as good as I've seen for that. So all credit to Uncle Ron for that. Anyway, yeah, we will do Cebu. It won't be next week. Won't be this week. Won't be next week. Might be the week after. I will definitely have that. I'll shoehorn it in on the next week where there's only 2 reviews, and we'll do it. We'll do it on the Tuesday. On the week where there's only 2 reviews to do. Okay, I think I'm done. We will do a second review in a few minutes for the BonBonBuddies, and for anybody who wants to go and check out the link over on Patreon, I will include that. It's all good. Oh, I won't stress. Don't worry, Avon. I'm not going to stress about it. I would like to do it. When somebody asks me for a review, it's nice to do it. You know, supporting you, you support me, and all of that. But yeah, it's not a priority for me anymore. But yeah, a couple of weeks down the line, just keep your eye open for. Best place for you to check would be I do the weekly schedule free to view, and the stream will be free to view, but it won't be listed on YouTube. You'll just have to go and look it up on my Patreon page, and you can click the link across and you'll be able to watch it for free without having to support the channel. So yeah, I think we're about good. We're good. Who's that there? There was a hi from Governor. Hi Governor, good to have you along. So yes, I'm going to disappear. I'll be back up in about half an hour, 40 minutes with, let me just check what map we've got coming up. Don't remember. I should remember, but I don't remember. We've got Island Paradise Starfish Key by Durlock coming up. That's a vanilla map from what I remember. So if this map was a bit too much for your system, the vanilla map coming up a little bit later might be a little bit better for you. And that will be that. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking. Oh, the daily reminder. Don't forget the daily reminder. Oh, hit the like button. Yes. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try this. Hang on. Let me try. There we go. Look at this. It's not the like button, but it is all the social media. Yes. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Notification bell. All of those things. And I must remember to use these buttons more often. I've got a few of them, haven't I? And yeah, we will catch a few of you again in a few minutes' time. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for my reminder. Really good of you. Anyway, yes. Thanks. Once this gets off my screen, there it's gone. And we'll do it all again in a few minutes' time. I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.
Come here now, girl.